Many people rely on stimulants to treat their ADHD, but could certain drugs come with a frightening side effect? A new study in the New England Journal of Medicine links two common amphetamines with a higher risk of psychosis in teenagers. NBC News medical contributor Dr. Natalie Azar is here with more on this. This is a scary headline for folks who take some of these drugs. What's the biggest concern here? Yeah, it definitely is a scary headline, Craig, but I think there is a lot of useful information that people can take away from it. Importantly, for context, since 2007, the FDA has actually required a label on these drugs that they may increase the risk of psychosis. What we don't have a lot of information on is comparison between different kinds of stimulants. So this study actually looked at that. We had a group that was taking the amphetamine group. That's what common names are Adderall, for example. And the other group were prescribed a medicine called Ritalin, which is something called a methylphenidate. And they found that actually the rate was higher with the Adderall group, about 2 times higher than the rate in the Ritalin group. So a small difference, 0.2% versus 0.1%. It's small, but it's still meaningful.
Mostly affected teens. If you're a parent who's been advised to have your child start taking these medicines, what should you do?
Right.
And so, Savannah, importantly, you raise a good point. This study group was actually teenagers and young adults, so between the ages of 13 and 25, and they were new prescriptions. That's kind of the key take home here. For parents or people who are taking these drugs and have been established on them and are doing well on them, there's absolutely no reason to discontinue them. We can't understate how beneficial these drugs are in actually treating the symptoms of ADHD.
So if you're making a decision today and my kid was going to have to go on that, would you say no, don't go on?
I would not say no, but I think what this study does, more than anything, it opens up the line of communication between the healthcare provider and the patient to say, look, this risk is there. It is small. We can't really yet predict who is at greatest risk for having this happen, but awareness of it and potentially looking for signs or symptoms of something when you start it is very important.
Dr. Natalie, thank you so much. A lot of useful information there.
Hey guys, Uncle Phil here with the 420 Den. Thank y'all so much for checking out my videos. At any point in time you like my videos, please hit that like button, and always hit that share button, and always go to the link below and go to my YouTube channel and check us out on YouTube. I appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all so much for Sunday Night Sesh. How you doing? Uncle Phil here, my co-host Sydney. How you doing, baby girl?
I'm good. I'm tired. It's late tonight.
It's late. Sorry we got a late start, guys. I do apologize. If you have any comments, you want to leave your comments down below. Talk to us. Join us. Please always sesh up with us. All right. Y'all saw that video, guys. Adderall. You know, we always talk about ADHD on this channel. You know, having anxiety, why cannabis is good for it. But I saw this post, and I shared it with Sydney on her messenger, and I asked her if she would read it and watch the video and tell me her thoughts about it. So what do you think about Adderall, giving Adderall for ADHD to kids?
I'm not quite sure you want me to talk about this because
you have mixed emotions.
I'm for it.
That's the reason why I'm asking you, though.
I'm absolutely
the reason why. Okay, look, y'all know me, and I keep stating this a lot, is I always try to look at things in a better way to take medications. But when it comes to her anxiety, she'll tell you straight up it worked for her.
Well,
she was good.
Not the Adderall. Adderall was for my ADD.
Yeah.
Adderall is for ADD. Anxiety medicine is going to be like Xanax. It's a total different ballpark.
So explain, because somebody like me, I don't know. So explain what the difference between anxiety and ADHD, and all that. So.
Okay. Well, Adderall is an amphetamine, and Xanax is a benzodiazepine, I believe. But for me personally, if I would have been on it when I was younger, my life probably would have gone a lot better because I would have been able to control myself better. Being a kid, I could not handle myself without anything. Like, I was too all over the board. Like, I would start 10 things in a row and not finish one of them and just have all the stuff going, and then I'd be in trouble all the time because I couldn't get anything done, and if they would have done something about it or put me on something, it would have helped me in school. I would have probably graduated. Like, there's so many things. I didn't get on it until I was later in life.
Yeah.
And when I was later in life, I noticed it helped me train my brain to pick up different habits and learn how to do things and to learn how to manage my time a little bit better. Now, being off of it for so long, there's days where I know, like, I'm not meeting my full potential because I'm not on it. There are, and I can feel it, and I'm like, my brain is just like, nope, not today. It's just weird. But as far as like little kids, I don't think they should have it, but there should be something for them, you know?
Yeah.
Because as a little kid, I think it would have benefited me to be on something.
When I read the post, when I clicked on the link and I went and I started reading, the first thing it said is all the side effects it has for it. And that was the thing that it got to me. I'm going to read this top part. This is what got me. This is the reason why I was interested. Okay, it causes symptoms as paranoia, hallucinations, delusions, hearing voices. That's just in the new studies alone.
But here's the thing: it's an amphetamine. Of course, if you're overdoing any amphetamine, you're gonna hallucinate. Anybody, doesn't matter who the heck you are. That's how people's brains work. You're gonna hallucinate if you do too much of one thing. So somebody getting on the medicine for the first time, their brain has to be like, oh, hey, this is something new. So their brain is like overreacting, trying to figure out what this new medicine is, and it takes them a couple days to level out. It would do the same thing to me. For the first few days I'd be on my Adderall, I was like, this is a new feeling. What is going on? And I think different things that I wasn't used to thinking. So
do you think to where some kids act like zombies when they're on that kind of, when they're on that kind of medicine?
Well, if it works for you, if it actually works for you and you have ADD, it slows you down to where I could take a 30 milligram, 50 milligram Adderall and go take a nap. Like.
But how old were you when you got on it?
15.
15. You think if you had it early on in life, you think it would have been more better for you? You would have had more easier control of it? I
probably would have been able to control myself in school and stay in school. Yeah. Honestly, I really do.
And understand, and I said this earlier when we were talking,
I agree.
Not everybody understands what it's like to see an ADHD child who literally just can't control themselves. I know I thought kids were just kids until I actually ran into a child with severe ADHD where he couldn't sit still. He was constantly fidgeting. Even to go to bed at night was hard for him to go to bed. Mm-hmm. And when he was put on the medication, he acted like a zombie. He was a zombie kid. He was just, down and out. Like he was just no energy, didn't want to do anything. And so I always saw a negative effect from kids being on it.
See, and there goes, here's another thing. Like, not everything is meant for everybody. Maybe that one wasn't for him. Maybe weed would be better for him. Maybe CBD would have been better for him. Maybe Vyvanse would have been better for him. Maybe Adderall. There's just so many. There's just so many fucking scenarios.
Well, I was watching a story today. Excuse me, I'm going to take this down real quick. I was watching a story today on Facebook where a lady was saying that she was actually taking the Rexentinol to reverse her diabetes. Oh, wow. And I was just like, wait a second, what? Really? Because I was using Rexentinol. I saw results, but I didn't see, the one thing I did say, I did see out of the whole trip to Colorado and getting on and coming back was I lost a lot of freaking weight. Yeah. I got skinny. A lot of my family thought that I was on drugs. I was like, oh no. I lost a lot of weight. And I don't know if the Rexentinol did it, but I lost a lot of freaking weight. Coming back, I'm trying to pack some more weight back on. So it does, and that was the reason why I asked you. That's the reason why I brought you, I wanted you to talk to me about it, because that's why I asked you to read the post and tell me what you think about it and your opinion on it.
I think with every article, you've got people trying to scare people and then people trying to get the information out. So I think it goes both ways. You've got people for both sides. So a lot of those articles, I feel, are more to get people, instead of trying to make people aware, they're trying to scare some people into doing something else. Like, here's another drug you can take instead of that one.
Do your research before, unless you know what your doctor's putting your children on. Do your research with it first. Always. And like she's saying, some medicines work for her, some medicines don't work for her. You always have different options as far as medicine. Mm-hmm. There's always different options. But what your child is going to need is going to be up to your doctor to decide, or what you want to put your children on. Now, me and you are going to have conflict when it comes to our own kids because we had difference when it comes to medicine. Yeah. But I had a doctor that I trusted in Waco, Texas. And that's what my kids still go to that doctor to this day. And so I'm good for that. I like that. He knows where we stand when it comes to, Western medicine. But like you said, some people can use medicine, or some people can use cannabis for what they have, and some people can't. Mm-hmm. Not everybody works. Like you said, your friend throws up every time she gets.
Yeah, I have a friend, and it doesn't matter how she gets cannabis into her body, it makes her sick. It doesn't matter if it's an edible, it doesn't matter if she smokes, it doesn't matter if it's an oil, it doesn't matter if it's a dab, it doesn't matter if it's sativa, it doesn't matter if it's a hybrid or indica. She gets sick and throws up. Yeah. She doesn't mind people smoking weed, but I've seen it. I forced her to smoke with me, and she just, it's crazy. Crazy.
That's right, Jay. They do. And it is a problem. But when you're left with what you're left with, this is what you have to do. Yeah. A lot of people are not educated, and that's where we come in, like yourself and us, is we educate people on what to look for, but not everybody is knowledgeable enough to ask the right questions, to do the right research. Some people put so much trust into their doctors that they're like, okay, your doctor says you need it, and that's it. And that's what it should be. It should be that. But in this type of world, knowing this whole world revolves around money. That's just the bottom line. I'm finding out here in the last, being in this movement, talking to a lot of conspiracy theory people, and you know what? A lot of it can sound stupid, but a lot of it is true. And we have to open our eyes and be able to teach others. We're a cannabis channel. We are pushing for cannabis because we want to legalize it. But understand it's a lot more than that. It's about medical, what this plant can be used for, CBD or THC or Rick Simpson, the full extraction plant. I think it can help a lot of people. And a lot of stories are coming out where it has helped. Talking about Adderall, because I think it's a dangerous drug, and I want to let everyone know that it doesn't work for everybody. What do you think about in the video where they were saying not just Adderall, but the other one? Ritalin
and Vyvanse, they're all the same thing, basically. They've just got little things that are just skewed in them,
A little bit different. Just to make it a different kind of medicine. Make more money.
Yeah, they're all on amphetamine with something on top of them,
Yeah. So,
what kind of burrito do you want today?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
good analogy there. All right. She's on her toes tonight, man.
No, I honestly, if I was, even today, if I was on Adderall today, it would make a huge difference in my life, and that's just being honest. But at the same time, I'm not trying to put that in my body, unless, I have to.
Yeah. But, Pam, I was on CBD and THC tinctures, and it did help my diabetes a lot. To the point in Colorado, I was actually off my meds for about a month. I don't know if that was with what I was doing that was doing it, or I was drinking a lot of water there because it's a lot drier up there. So I don't know if that played a role in me losing a lot of weight.
Yeah, maybe.
But, I didn't do a lot of testing. I was watching. I was just, working and just enjoying it. But at the same time, I was just losing it. But CBD does really well. And
it does help. Hit up Zach Miller if you need any.
Zach Miller, guys, y'all know.
TexasRemedyHemp.com.
That's right. I'm always going to hit up Zach Miller.
Yeah.
We always stand for Zach Miller.
Yeah.
Good guy, guys. No, I'll find it here in a minute. I'll put it up. But I wanted to show y'all something, guys. But as we always do up in here, to be fair.
Thank you, Jay. It is a subject that really does hit home.
We watched this show called Letterkenny.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
If y'all like stupid shows, it's stupid. It's stupid.
Hey, look, he's from Canada. Have you watched Letterkenny? Thomas. That show is hysterical.
Dude, that show, we have watched all of them, and it is great. It's a good show. Show. Hands down, I love it. It's stupid, though, and she loves stupid shit.
I do.
And she's getting me into it, which I'm more of a...
It's more of a modern Trailer Park Boys.
And they're always trying to break something down and give their reasons about, or their different opinions about it.
Yeah, I love it.
It's hilarious. Yeah. And they do this part.
Oh, yeah, it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, yes. You must watch it on Netflix.
Oh, is it on Netflix? I thought it was on Hulu. I don't know.
Wait a second.
I think it's on Hulu.
No, we didn't watch it on Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't see it on Netflix. It might be on Netflix.
I think it's on Hulu.
Well, how long have we been watching it now? What, 3 months?
Yeah, something like
About 3
that.
months. We've been watching it for about 3 months now. It's funny. It's stupid funny. If you like it, smoke a blunt, watch it. You're going to laugh your ass off. But funny part is every time I watch it when I'm high, I'm laughing my ass off at the stupid shit. I'm missing the point of it, so I have to go back and rewatch it not high to make sure. Yeah. So it's great. Watch it when you're high, watch it when you're not, but it's a stupid.
It's hysterical.
It's great, man. You gotta watch it. Funny thing.
You guys, I got 8 clucks today.
Oh man.
I got 8 of them.
My bathroom smells like a farm now, guys.
I have 8 baby chickens in my bathroom.
Yeah. Y'all gotta. Hey, here, look at this.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
I don't know where.
But I have one that's being mean, so
yeah.
I'm gonna have to separate them.
Yeah, one's trying to claim dominance.
Yeah.
But hey, they gave us these signs.
Yeah.
And I hung them on the cage.
Really cute.
But I have another picture. I don't know why it's not loaded up on my software, but I do have another picture I was trying to show y'all.
But yeah. I got 8 of them, and they're not clucking right now, so I think they're all sleeping.
Yeah, well, even he ain't trying to. Oh, you separated them, didn't you?
I put the one. I gotta fix it. I have to separate him because he's picking.
He is picking the feathers off and making the other chicklets bleed.
Yeah.
So, and the difference is the funny thing is we actually got 2 of them. They're about a month older than the other ones, so they're a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And this little chicken, and they're all females, but this little chicken has bombarded all of them.
She
got
looks
them all
like
afraid.
she looks like a little hawk.
Because she goes off. She actually pounces on them.
I'm like, oh, she's mean. But.
Yeah. So now we're chicken owners now. We got little chicklets.
Little clucks.
Little clucks. That's what we're doing. Little clucks.
Little clucks.
I saw this on Facebook today. I got to show it. Dude, that's hilarious. I wonder how many times this dude gets pulled over.
Get it high and he'll calm it down, right?
Oh, hot box inside the bathroom.
Get the little cluck high.
She's going to put him. We have a big, humongous Roman tub, and she was going to put him in that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't know if I want that big tub with.
My cats will eat them if they're in the
Dude,
tub.
these chickens shit like their shit's huge.
Instant, and they're
They're huge.
They're fucking
shits.
huge. I'm like, what?
How about a little chicken?
Tiny little chickens.
That's
Fucking
funny.
huge
That's
turds.
hilarious. That's
so
funny.
funny.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what though. They're saying that we've got 8 and we want to get 20, but we're gonna start off with 8 right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, how many eggs do you think we'll get in a week off of if all 8 live? Because you know what? Tyson tried to bite one today.
God,
He
my
did.
dog is like, let me eat it.
I was holding it. He wouldn't. He was just staring at it real hard, and I was like,
Now
no,
he's whining.
And I know we're gonna lose a few. I already planned on losing a few. I mean, we're gonna have to bury a few. But I'm trying to not let that happen. But he literally just tried to snap at it. It didn't take much. That big ass head opened up quick. So yeah, we're probably going to end up losing a few. But we're supposed to keep them inside right now for the next 3 months. So in the process, we're actually going to build a small little movable. Since we are going to move, we're going a movable hen house.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to take our little chicklets with us.
Like tiny homes for tiny chickens.
You know what's funny? We were looking at the one at the feed store today.
Oh, yeah. And then I went to get chicken wire.
Yeah, and then there it goes, riding down the road.
And then somebody bought it, and I was like, oh, look. I sent him a picture, and I was like, I think this is the one we just saw.
Yeah. Not
Pretty
bad,
cool.
though. But for the price they're selling it for, I know I can build it for way less.
Build that. Yeah.
Way less.
Didn't look hard at all.
Yeah. So that's something I could actually, put some money into, make it look nice.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't take me about a weekend to do.
Heck yeah.
So I'm going to be building me a chicken coop.
Oh, it's going to be so awesome.
In a meat suit.
No, you are not.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to do it, babe.
You're
it
not
is.
doing
Yes.
it.
Yes. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get a couple of meat chickens. Like 6.
I don't know.
Yes. Come on. We live out in the country.
You have to keep them away from my chickens. They cannot be near my chickens because then they're going to know the chickens have the good life. And they're going to know they're not having the good life anymore because they're about to get eaten. And that just breaks my heart, to be honest.
Come on.
You can't tame something, you cannot be like, come here, little cluck cluck. Snap? No. Absolutely
you don't
not.
do that.
No, that's not happening. It's not happening. No.
See your little cluck cluck running around.
Oh, man. Y'all got me shit. I'm high already. Dude, we smoked a blunt before we started this and took a dab hit. And the reason why I'm going to talk about this again, I'm sorry, this is the third live, and I've got to bring it up. I'm going to. Ricky's. This shit.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Man, this is some really, I'm bragging about it. I am. This shit gets me high quick and fast. I've had 2 dab hits before I started this live. I'm high right now.
I didn't have any. When did you have some dab hits?
Right here, we did.
Without me.
We did. Me and Brandon. You were in there. You were in there.
I was taking care of my
chiclets. That's right. She's been sitting next to the clip-clips all freaking night long.
Literally in there. Loving on my babies.
Guys, I've got to talk about this. It's really good. It tastes good. It gets you high, quick, fast.
Yes.
But
go get my
I've had
devil
every
woman.
hit I do.
Okay.
Seriously, guys, every hit I do, it's a small little dab hit because it really gets me high, and I smoke a lot. So, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's great! I love it."
She's bringing that chicken in here. Hold on, you get to see
Man,
one.
you're interrupting my life.
Sorry, babe.
Oh my goodness. Yes, 90% THC.
This shit
guys.
gets you so stoned.
90% THC. So if your plug's in the area and hopefully, I don't know, just hit them up and see if they got this. You got to try it, guys. And if you're in a legal state, you got to try it. I remember smoking this. I remember the picture because I was like, oh, look at that, Richie Rich. If you know the old cartoons, the old 80s cartoons, that's where I remembered it from. And I remember this. And when she sent me a picture today, or the other day, she's like, hey, look what we got. And I was like, I remember that from Colorado. I remember that because we did actually a review on it on YouTube. Remember the first trip? I think that was part of our YouTube reviews that we did.
I don't remember, but
I do. I remember it.
I was stoned, so
It was good though.
yeah.
And that's good, guys. So I'm just bragging about it because it's really good. That's the clarity of it right there. And when we got it in the sheet, if you actually held it up to the light, it looked that clear. And she actually had to freeze it. It's real sticky. What? Oh, I got a chiclet, guys.
I got a
Hang on, let me move the picture.
My little cluck.
Hold up to the camera. Little cluck cluck.
This is the mean one.
That's the mean motherfucker. That little shit.
She's mean.
Dude, she is tearing up. Dude, that's the little mean shit right there.
Yeah.
She is terrorizing the cage.
Yeah, she's just like not very nice, but.
You know she's going to shit on you. Mm. Oh.
I don't care. I love it.
Oh. That shit. It's going to shit on you. It's going to get scared. It's going to pucker its ass. It's going to shit on you.
I know.
Shit on you.
Look at it. So cute.
Guys.
She's a top chick.
I hope you're enjoying it because we're going to take a dab hit. Babe, you want a dab hit? All right. Now this one here. This is a Richie. This is part of it. But we didn't get the name on this one. All right. But I'm not lying to y'all. When
Tyson.
that clarity of that's
Tyson
exactly what it looked like.
Look at your dog.
Oh, babe, he's gonna die. Come on, boys, move.
Tyson.
This is what happens live.
Hey, Tyson's
yes,
like,
go, boy.
Tyson, go lay down. Go
lay down.
Harry, you wanna go put her up so that way Tyson doesn't eat her?
Yeah, we don't need Tyson to eat.
That'd be great on live. Tyson eat one of my babies.
That'd be terrible.
You know why?
You just put her in the big cage and I'm gonna separate
He knows she is evil. Dude, she's evil. She's terrorizing the whole freaking cage.
Look, she's
so pretty.
She looks like
evil
a
shit.
little
Look
hawk.
at those evil eyes.
She's
Look at the evil eyes.
Don't be mean.
Look at the evil eyes. Look at those eyes.
She's
Like, don't talk shit to
beautiful. Don't talk shit
She's
to
gonna
her.
peck you.
She'll make you bleed.
She would.
She'll make you
Evil?
bleed.
Evil.
She's so cute. Thank you, babe. We can hand sanitizer. I'm sorry.
No, Tyson. Go lay down.
I thought it was.
No, I thought I had one over
I
there.
thought it was over here too, but I guess we moved it. Thank you.
Here.
Thanks. She's so cute.
She's evil, though.
Do one for Daryl.
Yes, right. There's another one that's going to take her place. Evil. She's evil. All right, guys.
See?
Babe, you ready?
Yeah, that's what the lady said too. They would have pretty eggs. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, those are the ones. Now,
They said what I got a couple that's gonna have like blue eggs
all
too.
right, look at this, guys. This is what we got. I have them right.
Yeah, that one, yeah. Green or blue eggs. Yeah, where did we put that picture of them?
I know I had them on here. I don't know where they're at.
Cheers,
I
guys.
had them on here, guys, but oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna show y'all one real quick. No, right there. This one. This picture right there. Look at that. All right.
We got
There we go.
2 of the top ones. We got 2 of the spotted ones that is on this side. What is that side, babe?
I don't know.
On the left side. We got one of those. We got one of the black ones. We got one.
The bottom one.
No, we didn't get that one.
I thought we did. The black and white one.
No, we got the other black and white
This
one.
one
Yeah,
here?
that one and the black one.
Yeah. And then the chickens that we got is the cross between these two here.
Yeah.
And so they're saying that they're going they lay the most eggs. So
She
I
said
don't
we
know.
got a
We got
great
them for the eggs. That's what we got them for.
Yeah.
And she wanted them as a pet. I said, yeah, she's gonna get collars made for them. They're all blinged out and everything. She's gonna have
No.
names on each and every one of them.
Oh, that'd be cute though.
Yeah, I can see you out there. Hey, but you know what? I'm doing it for the eggs, and the family, all the families wanting the eggs too. So hey, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So and she wanted her clucks.
Oh my God, the guy laughed at me when I called up there.
Shit.
I was like, do you guys have baby chickens? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he started laughing at me. He's like, come up here, we'll help you.
Yeah.
They helped me find 8 of them.
Yeah, they should. No, we started off, I said, all right, let's get 2. And then I was like, all right,
4.
let's get 4. And then she was like, oh, but look at that one. Hey, can we get 2 of those? I said, all right, 6. All right, that's enough. Damn, that's $30 right there. All right. And then all of a sudden she was like, oh, she's got 2 of the bigger ones. The black ones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we got 8.
I said, okay, that's got to be it. And then she was like, grab that bag of food. Let's go. And she was, hey, I was like, all right, whatever. So now we're the proud owners of chickens. There you go. Hey, guys, I'm going to take me a dab hit real quick. Cheers, guys.
Is cannabis legal in Texas? No, sir, it's not.
No, sir.
That's
It
why
is
we are
not.
trying to fight to get it legalized.
Yes. That's what we do here on the 420 Den. We are fighting to show that it's a plant. There's no reason for it to be illegal. We were lied to, and so that's what we're here for the movement for. So, but no, that was great. Reach Your Resins, guys. Y'all got to check them out. Check them out on Instagram. All right. And, you're not going to be, the taste is great. I mean, you're going to be pleased. It's a good, quick high on a very small amount for myself. I do consume cannabis. You consume a lot more than I do. And would you say that the little amount that you take does you well?
Yeah.
So it does good. Helps her with her anxiety. And so.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So, guys, hey, we've been on for 30 minutes, guys. Thank y'all for tonight's show. You know, we do a show here in the next couple of days. We'll let y'all know, but keep the movement going. One love, guys. Peace.
Bye.